Doug, when this kidnapping case first happened, many likened it to a movie script. People compared it to Gone Girl. The police even called it a hoax. Did you ever doubt that your client, that her story wasn't true?
Not for 1 minute did I ever doubt that Miss Huskin's story was a fiction. She was honest, she was emotional, she was truthful. I couldn't tell you there is not a more truthful individual that I've come across in my entire practice.
How is your client doing now? I mean, she was she went through a traumatic event and then thrown into kind of this media spotlight. Does she feel vindicated? How is she?
Well, certainly she feels better. But mind you, she still was kidnapped, she still was bound, she still was taken in the trunk of a car for hours and hours and hours until her body was numb. Still held for 2 days. It became worse once she arrived at the location. And then when she was released, there must have been a sense of elation. Obviously, she was still in shock, but then to be disbelieved and become a public pariah was just something that I think it was just a hit, something that she couldn't possibly have even anticipated would have occurred.
Are you considering some sort of a civil suit against the police department, or, is that even possible?
Well, my job was to make sure that the truth came out, that I defended my client, and ultimately, yes, she was vindicated. I've suggested to her that she contact civil attorneys, as I'm a criminal defense attorney. I suggested she contact civil attorneys to find out if there is a remedy here. Not necessarily monetarily, but something needs to be done about what occurred.
And Doug, do you know how this alleged kidnapper targeted your client? How they picked her?
I have absolutely no idea. And in fact, what came out in the emails was that she was not the intended target. It was Mr. Quinn's prior girlfriend who had just recently moved out of the house, and some of her belongings still remained there. And according to the kidnapper, that he thought that he was going to, at least initially, be taking Mr. Quinn's former girlfriend captive.
It's the strangest thing. Doug Rappaport, I appreciate you being with us tonight. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.